We're going to take a look at number 4, finding the coordinates of this parallelogram. As a first run through this, I put actual numbers in. So if you want to fill these numbers into yours and pause it real quick. The goal is to think through, if I knew these coordinates of a parallelogram, how would I get the last set? And one way I like to think about it is, I know this length here. I am going from 0 to 6, and I haven't gone up at all, so I have a length of 6. And in a parallelogram, the lengths are always the same, so that means this length here is going to be an additional 6 from wherever I started. And since I'm moving in the x, and I know I'm parallel here, and this one's flat along the axis, I'm going to move straight across the axis here. I'm going to add 6 more to that 2 and get 8. I also know that my height doesn't change on this parallel line going across, as 0 slope, so my 5 here of a height should also not change. Thinking through the same logic going the other direction, I would be going up 2, and here I went from 6 to 8. I went up 2, over 2, and then from 0 to 5 I went up 5, from 0 to 5 I went up 5. So you could kind of take the same approach going this way or going this way. Now for those of you seeking extra credit or kind of a challenge, keep watching, otherwise you can skip on to the next video. What you would do here, if you wanted to give this generic coordinates, is start out again with 0, 0. Now, this point, if you want to name it more generally, you would want to give it something like, let's call it a variable, something for the x coordinate. So we went over a units. And then we went up, let's say, b units. So up b units. This point right here is going to be some amount that we went over from here to here. Let's give that a new name, c. But our height is still 0, so that doesn't change. The tricky part here is being able to do this coordinate without introducing any new variables. So from here, this point right here, we went over c from where we were last time, and that was at a. So this could be a plus c for our x coordinate. And the same idea applies in this direction. We went up from 0 and we went up b just like we did here. So our y coordinate is still going to be b. And so you can see how we thought about it the same way we thought about it when we had actual numbers, but now we did it with only 3 variables. So that would be the idea of how you would do kind of a extra credit proof like that.